I'm sitting here in my 65 T-Bird trunk working on a brake light issue. Brake lights went out, completely went out. So I did the smart thing, and instead of looking in the trunk first, I crawled under the dash and took the brake light switch off. I tested it, and it was fine. Then did a little reading and found out that the 65 has a brake light relay. So I got the trunk. This is what the trunk has in terms of, this is the motor that runs the sequential turn signals, which became stock in 65. This is, I think, a relay box for said sequential indicators. This is the brake light relay, which actually goes right here. Ground wire included on the post there, and all of those ground wires of all of this stuff attached right here. So I zipped that one off, took the bolt out, and so all the ground wires are off right now while I assess the situation. Well, what I did is I got my meter out the other day, and I checked. So this wiring harness here, of course, we got the black wires to ground. Then the red here is the fused power. The gray wire-ish, brownish gray, I don't know, that is the switch wire. And then the green here is what runs to the brake lights. And that has gotten hot. The insulation's kind of melted on that boot right there. And as I looked at the relay here, that one has been hot, and that pin is actually a little loose on the relay. So something burned up in here. So I noticed that, got my meter out. I did hear, I had the 12 volts from the power supply. And once the switch was depressed, I had 12 volts. I should say the pedal was depressed. I had 12 volts here, and I heard the relay click, but I did not have 12 volts at the output pin for the brake lights. So these are like 80 bucks for these things. And so I thought, well, certainly a regular old automotive relay should work. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to wire up a regular old relay and wire that into this connector. And yeah, let's see how it goes. All right, so here's my stuff. So here's a 40 amp, 12 volt, single pole, single throw. Pins 85 and 86 are what control the coil inside, which triggers the relay. So the switch is going to go to 86. 85 is going to be the ground. So I'm going to take this ground wire off, put an end on it. That'll go to 85. 86 is the switch wire. So I've got actually this blue one here I think I'll use. I don't have a gray wire here. So that will be from my switch. And then my red will be my main power. That'll go to 30. And then the green here I'll use, that'll go 87, which will be powering my brake lights. So these two wires, I actually picked up a foot of each of these at the old hardware store because I knew I was going to need some wire. Now I don't need to make these very long, so probably didn't need a full foot of each, but that's what I did. So just make some 6-inch pieces here. Might as well make them about the same length, that way they're coming off of the, and I'm not sure what gauge. Let's see, this is 12, which is probably heavier than I need. This is 14, I believe, and this is probably 16, I think. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Okay, let's cut the old ground wire off here. And hopefully this actually, solves the problem. That'd be great. Now I got to keep track of which ones I need what kind of ends on. So obviously I need females going on this, but then I need males going into the wiring harness on the car. So I got to make sure I do that right. This is going to get a female. I actually did not have a good crimping tool. So I actually picked this up on the old Amazonian too. So yeah, these were two for, man, I got a fly bugging me. These were two for like less than 10. And, $1.50 of wires. And I ended up getting, and also on the Amazon, I didn't have an assortment of sizes of my spade connectors. So, I mean, I got a crimper. I got all of it for about $20 instead of, 80 on this thing. All right, that's my ground wire on post 85. Boom. All right, that's done. Now I need, yeller. Yeah. Normally, oh boy, is that gonna? I don't feel good about that. Normally, I like to spit it out, son. I like to solder my connectors. Spit it out. But I wonder if I could have used the blue. Oh yeah, should have. Well, maybe I'll use that on the other side. I already started it. It says these yellows are supposed to be for 10 to 12. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, this fly out here is just about to meet its maker. Okay, so that, hopefully, I will probably have to cut the guards off on this because that's got to be able to get into that wiring harness. Let's see, this is my power coming in. That's my 30. Green is to my brake lights. Rip. Okay, so that's going on pin 86. That's 87. That goes to my actual brake lights. And this one is going to go to the switch. And I hope this actually works. Because if it's something else, I don't know what it would be. All right, that fly is about to get it. Yep. Okay, now let me get this out. I'm gonna have to cut these off. Recap here what I have. So this is for my switch, my brake light switch. That is going to pin 86. 85 is going to ground. That will trigger the relay. Red is my power coming in, my fused power coming in. That is on pin 30. And pin 87, so that's sending power to my brake lights. All right, so here we are back in the trunk. And here's what I have. My green is going to green because that's for my brake lights. So that's going to green in the harness plug. Oh, I may have to do some work on that. Well, I may clean it up in a minute. The blue is actually going to the brake light switch, which is actually this pin over here. So that's going to go here. Maybe. There we go. And the power, fused power, is going to 30. pin 30. Now I got to hook my ground wire up. So I've plugged my new relay into the original harness. So I didn't cut up the old harness, which I mean I could have, but I mean this is just as easy, I think. Now I got to figure out where all my other ground wires were and get all those. Oh boy, because there's 3. So let me get all those wrangled up here. Okay, tighten that down. Okay, I believe we are now wired the way it's supposed to be wired. Now I'm going to turn the key on and hit the brake lights, and I hope that you see brake lights back here. I hope you see something, because otherwise this was all for nothing. What are you seeing? Are you seeing brake lights? Well, yes or no? Yes? Oh, good. Whew. Oh, that's a load off my mind. Moral of the story, even in an old ratty 65 Thunderbird, if your brake light relay is out, regular old $5 Amazon or auto parts store relay with, again, 86 and 85 for the activation coil, and then 30 in, 87 out, you're golden. Hey, thanks for coming around. Glad this worked out. See you next time.